Born into a world where social media is an influential force and activism is at the forefront of societal conversations, Yara Shahidi exemplifies the new age celebrity who leverages her fame for good. From a young age, she captivated audiences with her acting prowess, but it was her drive for social justice and advocacy that propelled her beyond the realms of Hollywood. A symbol of intelligence, poise, and purpose, Yara has quickly become a role model for the younger generation, using her platform to challenge norms and speak out on issues ranging from racial justice to gender equality. How does one transition from the face of a hit TV show to the voice of a movement? The answer lies in understanding the remarkable journey of Yara Shahidi, a woman whose contributions transcend entertainment. Early life and family foundation. Birth and family background. Yara Shahidi was born on February 10, 2000, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to a family deeply connected to the arts, activism, and education. Her father, Afshan Shahidi, is a well-known Iranian-American cinematographer and photographer who has worked with high-profile clients, including Prince. Her mother, Carrie Shahidi, is an African-American actress and producer who became a powerful influence in Yara's life. Growing up in a multicultural household, Yara experienced both Persian and African-American cultures, which shaped her worldview and instilled a strong sense of identity from an early age. Her family's creative environment nurtured her interests in both the arts and activism. She is the oldest of 3 children, with 2 younger brothers, Saeed and Ehsan, both of whom also dabbled in acting and entertainment. Notably, Saeed appeared in various roles and even starred alongside Yara in commercials during their early careers. The influence of education and multiculturalism. Yara's family placed a strong emphasis on education, a value that would later play a pivotal role in her career and activism. She often speaks about how her parents encouraged her to pursue knowledge in all areas, from arts to social sciences. Her father, having fled Iran during the revolution, and her mother, as a black woman in America, made sure to instill in Yara an appreciation for cultural diversity and the importance of understanding history, particularly when it comes to social justice. Yara's intellectual upbringing fueled her curiosity about the world, as well as her desire to effect change. She grew up reading books that ranged from Toni Morrison's novels to Persian poetry, all of which contributed to her well-rounded worldview. Her parents also made it a point to discuss current events and historical context with her, further laying the groundwork for her passion for activism. Early beginnings in acting. At the age of 6, Yara began her journey into the world of entertainment, initially landing roles in commercials for companies like McDonald's and Target. Her infectious smile and natural charisma made her an easy pick for various ad campaigns. However, even in these early stages of her career, Yara wasn't just interested in being in front of the camera. She was curious about the storytelling and the narrative she was part of. Breaking through Hollywood, the rise of a young star. The big break, imagine that, and early film roles. Yara's first major acting role came in 2009, when she was cast in the film Imagine That alongside comedic giant Eddie Murphy. In this family-friendly fantasy comedy, Yara played Olivia, the daughter of Murphy's character, Evan. Though only 9 years old at the time, Yara held her own on screen, showcasing her innate talent and earning widespread attention for her performance. The film opened doors for more opportunities, and her rise as a young actress began. Following the success of Imagine That, Yara appeared in a number of television shows and films, including Salt 2010, where she portrayed a young version of Angelina Jolie's character, and Unthinkable 2010, a psychological thriller. These roles not only demonstrated her range as an actress, but also helped establish her as a promising young talent in Hollywood. The breakout role, Zoe Johnson on Blackish. Despite her early success, it was Yara's role as Zoe Johnson on ABC's Blackish that catapulted her into the national spotlight. Premiering in 2014, Blackish followed the Johnson family, an upper-middle-class African-American family navigating racial, cultural, and social issues in modern America. Yara played the eldest daughter, Zoe, a fashion-conscious teenager who often found herself caught between her privileged upbringing and the societal challenges her family faced. Blackish was both a critical and commercial success, with Yara's portrayal of Zoe resonating with young audiences. Her character became a central figure in the series, particularly as the show tackled issues such as police brutality, systemic racism, and Black identity in America. The role of Zoe allowed Yara to not only showcase her acting skills, but also sparked her interest in using her platform to address larger social issues. Grownish, Yara's own show. In 2018, Yara's character Zoe was spun off into her own show, Grownish, which follows Zoe as she navigates the ups and downs of college life. The series premiered on Freeform and became an instant hit with Gen Z audiences. While Grownish maintained some of the humor and social commentary of Blackish, it also delved into more mature themes, including drug use, relationships, mental health, and political activism. As the star and one of the executive producers of Grownish, Yara's influence on the show was palpable. She made it a point to include narratives that reflected the real challenges young people face today. Her thoughtful approach to the show's content further cemented her as a voice for her generation. Beyond acting, the advocate and scholar. Education as empowerment. Harvard University. While juggling a successful acting career, Yara's commitment to education remained unwavering. In 2017, she was accepted into Harvard University, one of the world's most prestigious academic institutions. She deferred her enrollment to focus on her acting and advocacy work, but eventually began attending in 2018. Her intended major was interdisciplinary, blending social studies and African American studies, with a particular focus on politics and social movements. Attending Harvard wasn't just a personal milestone for Yara. It symbolized her belief in the power of education to create change. She often speaks about the importance of intellectual growth and how her studies have informed her activism. Her time at Harvard has allowed her to explore critical issues such as racial inequality, the criminal justice system, and international relations, subjects that deeply resonate with her advocacy work. Political activism and youth advocacy. Yara Shahidi is more than an actress. She is a passionate advocate for social justice, education reform, and political engagement. From a young age, Yara was acutely aware of the racial disparities and social injustices that pervade society. She grew up attending rallies, engaging in political discussions, and learning from her parents' experiences. As she grew older, Yara decided to use her platform to amplify marginalized voices and encourage civic engagement among young people. One of her most significant contributions to the world of activism is the creation of 18x18, a youth-focused initiative that encourages young people to get involved in the political process. Launched in 2018, the platform was designed to educate and empower Gen Z voters as they prepared to vote in their first elections. Partnering with organizations such as Rock the Vote, Yara used her influence to engage young voters and stress the importance of political participation. Her initiative gained widespread recognition, and she became a leading voice in the push for increased youth voter turnout. The intersection of activism and Hollywood. Representation matters. Speaking out in Hollywood. As a Black and Iranian actress in Hollywood, Yara has often spoken out about the importance of representation in the entertainment industry. She recognizes the power of media to shape perceptions and break down stereotypes. Whether in interviews, speeches, or social media, Yara frequently calls attention to the need for more diverse voices behind and in front of the camera. Her activism in Hollywood goes beyond mere words. Yara is actively working to create more inclusive spaces within the industry. Through her production company, Seven Sun Productions, she is committed to telling stories that reflect the experiences of marginalized communities. Yara's dedication to diversity and representation has made her an influential figure in the push for change within Hollywood. Partnering with Michelle Obama for girls' education. One of the highlights of Yara's advocacy work is her partnership with former First Lady Michelle Obama on her Let Girls Learn initiative. The campaign aims to ensure that girls around the world have access to quality education, a cause that is close to Yara's heart. As someone who has always valued education, Yara saw this as an opportunity to leverage her platform for a cause that could make a tangible difference. The partnership between Yara and Michelle Obama has brought much-needed attention to the barriers preventing girls from receiving an education, including poverty, gender discrimination, and political instability. Through their collaboration, They have been able to raise awareness and garner support for global education efforts, further amplifying Yara's influence as a global advocate. Balancing fame and activism, the personal side of Yara Shahidi. Navigating fame with grace. Despite her rapid rise to fame, Yara has managed to stay grounded, often crediting her family for keeping her rooted in her values. Unlike many young stars who struggle with the pressures of fame, Yara has maintained a sense of purpose and authenticity that resonates with her fans. She frequently talks about the importance of self-care and mental health, particularly for young people navigating the complexities of social media and public life. Yara has also been intentional about setting boundaries in her career, ensuring that she has time to focus on her education and advocacy work. She views her acting career not as the sole defining aspect of her identity, but as one of many platforms through which she can affect change. The power of social media. Yara is an active presence on social media, where she engages with her followers on issues ranging from politics to pop culture. She uses her platform not only to promote her work, but also to share educational content and amplify marginalized voices. Yara has often spoken about the double-edged sword of social media, acknowledging its potential for both harm and good. For her, it is a tool that can be used to inform, inspire, and mobilize, but she is also keenly aware of the mental health challenges it can pose, particularly for young people. Yara's legacy, a visionary for the future, cultural impact, and awards. Yara Shahidi's impact extends far beyond Hollywood. As an actress, advocate, and scholar, she has inspired countless young people to be unapologetically themselves while fighting for a better world. Over the years, Yara has been recognized with numerous awards for her contributions to both entertainment and activism. In 2017, she was honored with the BET Young Stars Award and the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in Blackish. She has also been named to Time magazine's 30 Most Influential Teens list multiple times and was included in Forbes 30 Under 30 in Hollywood and entertainment. These accolades speak not only to her talent as an actress, but also to her far-reaching influence as an advocate for social change. The future of Yara Shahidi. As Yara Shahidi continues to evolve as an actress, activist, and intellectual, there is no doubt that her impact on the world will only grow. With her powerful combination of intelligence, compassion, and determination, Yara is poised to be one of the most influential voices of her generation. Whether she's on the screen or on the front lines of activism, Yara remains committed to using her platform to create a more just and equitable world. In an era when young people are becoming more politically engaged than ever before, Yara Shahidi stands as a beacon of hope, showing that fame can be used for far more than personal gain. She embodies the spirit of Gen Z, a generation that refuses to accept the status quo and is determined to make the world a better place for all.